everybody, and welcome back to Kansas Gaming. Kansas here, bring you some more Space Engineers. Have a long way to go. Alright guys, if you're new to the channel, remember to hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, tap that notification bell, leave us a nice comment below. Alright guys, I've been working on sorting all of this out since yesterday. As you can hear, I'm feeling a little bit better, but I've still got a lot of way to go in getting myself better. And as you can see guys, I've got the engine pods built up and looking rather spectacular actually. I've also managed to get, hit the train there. Also managed to get in a few more ventral. I'm going to add the same on the other side, and as you can see I'm building the pod now. Hit a few snags building it because I got the position of everything wrong, so I'm just sort of like working on it now. So like 1, 2 and then block there for example, so like 1 and 2 in a block, and then that's like where we then come down at the 26-degree angle. So basically this is sort of where I'm at the moment, trying to make sure I can actually build the second engine pod exactly the same way. Now you might be asking, how did I achieve that? Well, the answer is simply I cheated. I built a second ship. I built myself a little hydrogen ship, mining ship, to be able to achieve this venture. She's not exactly pretty, but with plenty of small batteries, a hydrogen tank, a large cargo hold, I managed to drill quite a lot of terrain out to be able to get to the goal that I needed. So for example, first build was a bit bigger, had a lot more drills on it, but was unwieldy. Couldn't really do anything with it. And then as you can see, I started off another tunnel with the bigger one, but it was just oh, excuse me. It was just too cumbersome, so now, smaller one coming in, and as you can see, I've sort of like widening out and making other avenues, sort of making a cave down here pretty much for like drilling out all of this lovely gold ore that's down here. So that's just for that, and similar goes for like the platinum. Had to do the same with getting some cobalt. Just to be able to finish making them. Now you guys have seen the hangar bays, the way that they open. Fortunately, I've checked that about the hangar bays and the position against these, so even with these hangars open, I can actually fire my ventrals and not torch our bay doors. So it's sort of slowly getting there. As you see, I've had to sort of carve out part of the hillside because of the fact of trying to build this this extra pod. I had to use a right mouse button drill to sort of go around where the landing gear section will reside. So that all in place. Where is my halfway? Halfway point is there. So I'm going to... Oh, bugger. I've done it again. Accidentally built with heavy armour.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
Right.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
I'll pick all this up later.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
Right, all that's light. Yeah. So probably a lot of that's just headed down the hole there, but I'll pick that up in a bit. Oh. Alright, there we go. Let's now using the light stuff. Okay, I think it's about time we go and find wherever that stuff fell, if it has fallen and not been picked up. Because there was a lot of it that was dropping. Oh, fortunately, nothing down there. If you guys remember from a couple of episodes ago, this is where our drilled 240 meters from its starting position, which is around about here-ish. 240 meters that way. I mean, that was quite an impressive drill. Took a while to process all the material afterwards, but it was worth it. Okay, so where were we? So we got about a midpoint there. Alright. Getting this right is going to be a challenge. Bingo. There we go. Right, then on the other side, this is always the challenge, is replicating it. We're in survival mode. 1, 2, 3, out, and then 1 in and then down. Okay, I'm with it. Oh, steel plate might be an idea. Replace the hydrogen. That's right. It is, yeah. There we go. And that's basically the shape of the pod. Now I know it's going to be a case of removing a lot of the elements of the pod as we go through, you know, finishing it all off, but that's part of the price of building something like this. Yeah, whilst I'm finishing this off, just to let you guys know, I've been quite busy doing all sorts of other bits and pieces recently as well. Catching up with a few things on Netflix as well, like the latest episode of Delicious in Dungeon, which is quite an interesting anime. Sort of reminds me of like my D&D days, you know, where exploring dungeons and stuff, it's like trying to find food and all that. Challenge, and yeah, they come up with a way where it's like certain creatures you can cut up and cook, you know, like they like in one episode where they were cooking a mimic. It was like interesting, and I've been catching up with like the animated Batman series as well, which is good fun. Okay, so we've got all of this in place. Okay, I'm going to switch to the spectator cam now. Okay. Let's turn this over so we're facing the right way around.
Energy low.
Just to show you guys what's going on inside of this thing. As you can see, you got all your engine pods. I've also got a row of batteries over the top as well, just to add that additional element of power. So that's what we're going to also try and achieve with this as well. However, again, classic cry of the lady for energy. Right. So, as it stands, yeah, we could probably get away with doing the batteries now, actually. Let's change the coloration. Is it that one? I'm not sure why it just pinged out on my computer to desktop, but there we go. Okay. Right, so at least that's the batteries done and being built, because they can then be charging up whilst it's daylight, and we're doing other bits and pieces as well. Okay, so just above the engine pod is where our first engine is going. Sorry, just above where it tapers down, sorry, to the 26, that's where our first engine is. So that's going to be here. So one there. There we go. 4 going in reverse. I doubt we're going to be able to get the ones in behind because they're going to be stuck in the rock face. So I think what this is going to be in the end is might have to add in another one of these. Incidentally, modify that. Oh yeah, that does look good. And what we can do is we can then use our... How do we go? No, it's not letting me do it. Okay. Why aren't you allowing me access with build vision? Alright, not that it's a worry. We can always do it the old-fashioned way. Okay, landing gear. We'll put that in the off position, which basically means it's closing the... yeah, it's raising the landing gear, closing the doors for the landing gear bay. Now basically the only reason I really wanted to get this pod in more than anything was to get in the starboard side thrusters, because if we're going to move this bad boy, we're going to need somewhere do apologise, we're going to need some way of being able to control it where it goes. Now, the other one we're going to need as well is going to be our dorsal. Now, I was originally planning on putting like 4 dorsal facing, above the ventrals here, but they're getting in the way of our current solar panel array. So, going to have to figure out something. I'm thinking about maybe building like a secondary engine pod on top. You know, add in like a bit more forward, reverse, port and starboard. Obviously either side, you know, make for an interesting design. I mean, because saying that though, coming back and having a look at the design as is, probably the other side would be better. I mean, we've already got a start of an interesting design going on anyway. You know, considering it's a bit like, you know, a classic, well-known dinosaur. So where was I? Oh yes, deliberating what to do next. That was right. So, on the flat bit, we're looking at 2 back, 2 and 1, and sorry, so 3 and 2 then. Okay, so we go 1, 2, 3. Let's start with that because I have no idea really how much room, how much more I need to take out. I think it was sitting like that, 2 blocks out. Yeah, 2 blocks out. Yeah. Oops. There's a bit of panel work there. It's definitely a lot more drill. Out in there, please. Thank you. Right. That'll definitely give us at least our port side. Now, whether these are going to build or not, that's going to be another matter because I'm not sure I've got enough materials, so we may have to go scavenging materials as well. But it would be nice to see this thing fly. But tell you what, production, what are we looking at? I think we're out of platinum. I think that's basically what that's trying to tell me. Yeah, we're out of platinum. Alright. Good chance to... Oh, got that wrong. She's quite nippy. Which is exactly what we want. There's my platinum source right there. Another tunnel goes up to more platinum. Oop. What did I just hit? That certainly hurt. Yeah, there's more platinum down here as well. It's just getting the angle right so that we can drill. clear up a bit. Okay, so there's a lot going up like this way. You know, arcing around. There is a lot in the ground right here, so... looking out for that glistening rock and heading into it until we fill our stores. That large cargo hold is almost at full before we start storing stuff in the drill. Let the dust settle a bit. Let's have a look where we're at. Still got a bit of a vein going on there. Just keeping an eye on it, that's the problem. It's like being able to see rare ore from the stone. Unfortunately, that's about as much as I can wrangle out of this for now. And you see we've passed quite a lot on the left there as well. Oops. See that the only limitation of this little ship is now getting out of here. Trying to remember which way is out. Oh, no, that's not out. That way. What am I hitting upon? Get the rotation right. Come on. Don't hit anything. I think we're seeing daylight. I know there's a rock structure behind me. And there we have it. So we've got a load of platinum, we've got a load of stone as well, so we've got plenty of resources. Base resources as well as some a rare ore. we have it. Yeah, the refinery's churning up, processing all that special material. So at least then we're going to have the basic manoeuvrability, and then I suppose whilst we're waiting, we might as well finish off building, say, the front end up and getting things well, basically ready, I suppose. So go back to using our sci-fi armor in grey. Oh, wrong one. How's it? Is it 5 across? Yeah, it was 5 across. Basically, in the end, I redesigned how this went, rather than trying to do something that was special and cocky. In the end, I just made it simple. It worked out better being simple, actually. Right. Now, if I remember this correctly, that goes there, and then the next one goes there like that. Right here, simply armoured slope in the triangle, and then right. Yeah. Hold on. A little slight bit there. Triangle sections like that. So that's all that, that's all that. Right. Okay, there we have that bit, so that's all nice and decent. And as you can see, we then got an additional protection around the front here now. So bring that in. Yeah, I did do it like that. Right, so that's the front end of that all protected. And then simply for the around the side here, it's 4 of those like semi-triangle bits, you know, what they call light armor corners. So like one there, one there, one there, one there. So that's at least most of this actually built now. Sorry about that. So yeah. Then we got in one on both directions is going to be the start. Oh, so not that one. Hey, is that right? Into the... Yeah, that was right, yeah. It's the only way I could do it. And then... that goes in nicely in there. And if I remember correctly, if I can get my angle dangle right, yeah, it's one gap, next one gap, next one, then one gap, next one.
Inventory full.
Oh, looks like it's grabbing all of that for me. That going to disappear? I've not actually tried this yet. Nah. Really? I mean, that's connected through everything, so therefore it should, by all rights, be able to link into there. Strange. I'll have to figure that one out another time. Wonder whether that's going to sit or whether we're going to have to probably drill out some of this
Energy full.
just to give it a little bit of space. But with 16 large grid, large ion thrusters, should be able to get out of any situation easily. Probably won't be able to escape a planet's atmosphere with it, but she's got the ability to stop at a moment's notice. Anyway, let's put it that way. Currently got 8 forward, 8 back, and 4 either side. So sideways thrust is a little bit underwhelming. So probably have to figure out some way, maybe add on a few up here for the sideways thrusters to make them all marry up when we get the numbers. Okay, let's see how we're doing. Haven't fully built a thruster yet. Okay. Production. Oh, now I'm out of gold. If it isn't one thing, it's another, really. Right, I think we're going to mine that there. Now again, we're still going to get a load of stone. All that stone is going through sifters. Sorry, all that gravel from the stone is going through sifters. So by the time I'm done, I'll have most of the materials I need. So you guys know, I'm dosing myself up on like lemon, ginger, lem sips and fruit juices, trying to get myself better so I can make some content without coughing every 5 seconds. Sure as a darn sight faster. I know guys, I mean, you know, I know you've been saying to me, you know, why haven't you built a machine yet, you know, to mine it out faster? And honestly, my excuse at the time was quite simply, I was enjoying hand drilling. Because I'm always making mining vessels and things like that. It was just nice to do it all in a different way for once. It's a nice little cavern we're getting here, isn't it? Tell you what, can I get that piece that was above? Smooth that out a bit. There we go. Makes it a little easier. Ooh. Hold on. What's going on here? Ah, I see. Oh. That's what that sound was. I'm close to the surface. The nanites are repairing damages. Really need to add actually a few more gyroscopes onto this bad boy. There we go. That's all the gold being put forward. So should start seeing this moving soon. Actually, that's a good point. It depends on what order actually I sorted out the Izzy script, because I think it's stone, platinum and then gold, but see what happens once it processes all of this. Because if we go in ore, yeah, we've got nothing in ore storage at the moment. Oh, sorry, now we do. That's all come from the sifter. But yeah. No more stone anywhere else. Come on. Well, this one would be a good idea first, because we can see what's going to happen next. Oh, no. Why is it rebalancing all of a sudden? Right, well, while we're waiting for that, we are going to need also a front landing gear. So let's see where this would lead. Right, that's all on the same level. Sort of reminds me of a ship I've seen before, but I'm struggling to place where I got it from. But most things that we build are based on the inspiration that we've had from other things anyway, in our past, and whether we consciously remember where we got it from, that's another matter altogether. So, actually, come to think of it, that needs to be recoloured into that. Looks like it's making the thruster components now. Actually, don't need to go there. There we go. So, we're sort of getting there now. It's just a matter of time before all of this is made. And then we can take this on the first flight. So that we can at least move it out of the way so we can finish the back end off. Unless I carve more into the rock face, that is. Alright, tell you what. What is that landing gear doing open? I thought I closed all the landing gears. But yeah, the landing gear is something to behold actually coming down. Let's get some light on the subject. I'll show you guys this. Because I always loved this particular mod, the way they've done the landing gear. So cool. And then obviously in reverse. So a bit of fun there. Okay, so the front end is built. Bottom is done. In the same way. The side is done as well. It's just the back end that's the challenge. So the end of the pod is there. Got one more set of the normal outline. Okay, why is that sticking through? Alright, graphical glitch. Not sure where or why. Oh! Hey. That's not right. Oh no. Oh. Bugger. Ignore these. So that one's almost ready. Another. I've got this in the wrong position. Ah, no. Yeah, that's in the right place. That's in the right place. So it's the landing gear's in the wrong place. Oh. Snap-a-doodle-doo. Alright. I thought something felt wrong. Alright.
Inventory full.
Okay. Question is, how many levels thick is that? All the way to the engine. Ah, quite a few errors here. Let's get some energy while we're in the neighbourhood before we start this venture. Oh, excuse me.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
I'm gonna have to do it.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Okay, that's better now. Okay, that's got the colorations right as well. Okay. Spinosaur. That's the one I was trying to think of earlier. Should know my own ship classification by now, but apparently I didn't. Oh. Starting to look really quite nice. Seeing all these these engines coming alive and everything. It is quite nice to see. Okay. Now, what did I do on the back end here? One more after the engine. Last one there. Yeah. So I think this is definitely a case of move the ship, finish off elsewhere. So probably B, we're gonna land somewhere on this. I don't know where to land, actually, come to think of it. Maybe here? See if we can get our mining platform above the platinum. And then sort of like just drill down to it. Which is actually a blooming good point. What? What happened to two of my walls? And my ATM? Why is it on the floor?
Inventory full.
Weird. I don't remember taking that apart at any time this century. Oh, I just depressurized both rooms. Idiot. So it's slowly working its way through making everything. Yeah, like I say, no idea why that disappeared. One thing I do know is we're going to need gyroscopes. Quite a few of them. Where can we put those? Put them underneath here, actually. Oh, no, that's not gyroscopes, idiot. That is. Sheet metal.
Meteor storm inbound.
We'll see if that's the starter for 10. Because at the moment we're weighing in at nigh on about 5 kilotons. I mean, if I just do a quick refill, got almost 6 kilotons now. That's sounding close. Right. Okay, that's all the ion thrusters now all switched off. So we're not going to waste battery power in the meantime. Okay, it looks like it's finished over here. So it looks like it's back to harvesting resources again. No, maybe not actually. Excuse me. Looks like he's trying to do a bit of everything. I've not yet found the need for another assembler yet. But might might call for it later. So we can get the battery sorted out. That's been sitting there for ages waiting to be done. Basically, the script's got a thing that says, you know, what is the most priority component, build that first, then what's the next one, and it sort of goes on from there. Hard to believe I'm out of silicon. I've probably got tons of it stashed around somewhere. There we go, 414,000 kilograms of it. I mean, half of this is probably why I'm weighing so much. I mean, look at this, you know, almost 3 million kilos of iron. I'm not going to be short of that anytime soon. But yeah, gold, however, might need to grab some more of that soon. Silver I've got loads of. Same with nickel. Got some magnesium. Silicon's doing okay. Uranium, yeah, could do with some more. But I'm finding that as splat around here and there. Cobalt's doing okay as well. 84,000 kilos. So, yeah, so far so good. So, I think it's now a case of sit back and wait for a lot of this stuff to be built. And then hopefully next episode we'll have the first flight of the Spinosaurus known as Destiny. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed. Again, I'm trying to get over this cold. Hopefully I'll be well soon. And I'll catch you next time on Akanjidus Gaming.